So this question is a simplified question. We know that because it is short, right? Simplified questions are typically between 1 and 3 lines long. Also, we know that because we see some expressions here, simplified questions typically will have an expression or equation. So let's read the question. It says, which of the following is equivalent to the sum of the expressions a squared minus 1 and a plus 1? Well, because we're looking for the sum of those, I'm going to just add them, right? So I'll put a plus sign in between here. And what I get by simplifying this is a squared. The negative 1 here and the positive 1 cross out. So I have a squared plus a. And therefore, the final answer is choice A. While I don't recommend it, there is another strategy that you can use, which is called plug in your own number. I don't recommend it on this particular question because the simplification is so easy on this one that it wouldn't necessarily make sense to use plug in your own number. But I would like to mention it on this video for future reference, just so that you see the anatomy of a plug in your own number question. And that anatomy is the variable, you have a variable or multiple variables in the question and also in the answer choices. So whenever that happens, you typically are able to use plug in your own number, and this is how you use it. So I'm going to say A is equal to 2, right? I like to use 2. The only numbers I say to stay away from are -1, 0, and +1 when plugging in your own number. So if I'm going to say A is 2, I want to first of all plug that 2 into the question, right? So the question tells me I have a squared minus 1, but if I plug 2 in, that means I have 2 squared minus 1, which is 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. And it tells me I have a plus 1, but again, because I'm plugging 2 in for a, that turns that into a 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3. And the question says that I want to find the sum of those expressions. So I am looking at 3 plus 3, which is 6. So then I know that from the question, I get 6 when I plug in 2. Now the next phase of plugging your own number is to find the matching answer from the answer choices when you plug in the exact same number. So we're going to move up here for more space. So answer choice A, when I plug 2 in for A, I get, instead of a squared, it's 2 squared. And plus, instead of a, right, it's plus 2. This becomes 4 plus 2, which equals 6. That is a match to what I got in the question, and therefore that must be the correct answer, confirming again that choice A is correct. And you'd find that if you tried B, C, or D with plugging 2 in for A, that neither of those answer choices would give you 6. So choice A is the correct answer.